Today we are coming to you from UFO Valley Campground. If you ever watched the show Skinwalker Ranch on like the History Channel, and then I think they've moved it to some other channels now, but Skinwalker Ranch is pretty prominent. Well, you can't go there, but we do have the next best thing to fulfill your opportunity to check it out and learn the history, walk around and see some different things. That can be done through UFO Valley Campground. This is not going to be your normal RV campground review. This is going to be something unique that you can do in your travels. We've had people just as we were staying here, flew in from New York City to Salt Lake City to rent a car to come here. So very unique place because you can also do UTV tours and see a lot of the different things. I'm going to take you back to the campground so you know what to look for and to understand how this is all laid out because it's done by a family, and allow you to see something unique and different in your travels. Let's head on back to the back. First things first, I need you to know something. If you're coming to this campground, you're going to come in outside of Duchesne, Utah. Duchesne, Utah is off of 191, and you will need to look for mile marker 119. You will see a similar sign that what I just showed here, and to drive back here at about, I think there's about 4 or 5 miles off of 191. The reason I bring that up is that if you don't take around the mile marker 119, it will take you the back way, which will take a lot longer to get here. The road's really curvy, so it's kind of important that you pay attention to that little tidbit of information. But when you come in off of this road, there's really nothing here. You will have a huge entrance. And on that entrance, I can't drive and do this campground review because it's bumpy on the scooter. You'll see an office for check-in. And then what we're going to do, the actual campground is past the office and then goes up a little hill behind and then goes up on this area. So I'll take you up that direction so you can see. And of course, they've got a dumpster here in the front so you can check it out. All right, let's head on back. We have some of the amazing people we were camping with this weekend. We can go up and I can show you their campsites. Now, all the sites up on top are going to be boondocking, but there is a station that you can do clean out and stuff before you leave. All right, on with the show. Here's your check-in office. There's a ring doorbell if Jody is out doing different things. And then they have all their UTVs that are here that they can take you out and do the different stuff. There's Jody hanging out with the grandkids. Okay, you can see as they're leaving right there, you're going to drive through where the office is, and then there's a road that comes this direction. I bring this up because as you leave the campground, there is a little area here you can pull off, and in that area you can have a dump station and do a clean out. And there is some water that you can pump in as well. So now, after you make this turn from the clean out, you're going to be going up this hill, and then there's actually like 2 different levels for the RV sites. And they actually just installed a wonderful little meeting hangout place to get you out of the wind or the heat when things get a little hot in Utah. Right now, it's a little chilly in the mornings, and we are mid-April. So depends on when you're watching this, depends on what your environment's going to be like. When you come up here, they'll help park you. So they're going to either send you up the hill for the top area for your campsites, or you're going to make a right turn and go around this area over here and have your campsites there as well. Now there's different size RVs that are here. We even have somebody here with an HDT. So depending on what you have, there should be space and they'll have accommodations. But there's only going to be probably at most, if they stagger people and put people in different areas, at most 15 spaces. Right now we have 10. All right, let's head on up. All right, everyone is moving out, but you could see like this is supposed to be a tent site, but quite honestly, it's a big enough for a small camper, of course. And then up there, some of the pull-throughs are pretty cool. Now you do have a couple porta potties if you need them, And where I'm standing right here, since I'm kind of in the middle of the two levels here, Skinwalker Ranch is pretty much straight through that direction. So they do the UTV tours and everything, and they will take you up over the mesa and up over the top over that direction. Tours generally about, and I don't know, hour and a half to 2 hours long, maybe longer, depending on if you have a lot of questions. It's awesome. It's a lot of fun. And as far as like what they just did, they do have some picnic tables and stuff here as well, but they just put this building in up here. So if you're bringing a group or you want to get out of the wind or do potluck or anything like that, they made the shade shack. Let me show you that. Remember, it does get hot here. So it was a pretty, and it does get, sometimes it gets a little windy, but at night, everything dies down and you have dark sky and you can see some of the most amazing stars and stuff like that. But they just put this in, and this side's open and then one area there, and they put some wonderful picnic tables in here, and it's a great place. We hung out up here and did some potlucks, and there's a whiteboard, and it's a great place if you're going to be here, that you can just sit here and overlook the mesa. If they're doing some of the tests and experiments and stuff, it's a great place to be if you don't want to sit out and it's too windy outside of your RV as well. There's a lot of neat little nuances that they're working on here and adding things. And if you like the boondock and you like dark sky, right now you hear some drilling. It's because they're putting in over on this section. They only work until 5 and then they're gone for the day, but they're putting in some sort of natural gas line that's coming down through the two properties. So don't worry about any sound, because there's no sound at night. It's really quiet. The roads are plenty wide enough for you to come up. And then if you're a tent camper, there's some areas for tent camping as well. And then they also have this little observatory area if you wanted to come down and sit there and observe and look out and be out of the sun. So it just depends on what you're wanting to do, but it's pretty awesome to see. Let's talk tours. So they have multiple different tour vehicles that she can take you out and see things, and they're actually air conditioned and heated, and you don't even have to have a lot of dust on you, so because they're closed cabin. Bye. The tours are fabulous. They're a lot of fun, and really hope if you're coming here, even if you can't spend the night, you take the opportunity to at least come, stay for the afternoon, go out on a tour and see everything that you see on the show and learn the history of this amazing little valley that's here and all of the history from that. Now, I want to say one other thing. If you're coming here and you're spending the night and you're thinking, okay, I'll sneak out on the mesa and go over to overlook the ranch, don't do it, because trespassing is bad here. It's not a good thing. Especially, they'll call sheriff, they'll call the tribe police, which is not a good thing either, because they have huge high fines. Everyone's leaving. All right, that concludes the tour. Really hope that you are, if you're looking for adventures and you like this kind of stuff, that you stop by the UFO Valley Campground and check them out, because it's just a lot of fun. If you like goats, there's even goats. There's lots of goats just running around here too. With that being said, if you like campground reviews and you want to follow different things, download our app. It's called the Switch It Up app in your app store. And you'll find campground reviews of different places across the United States that we've stayed at that are big rig friendly and can accommodate us as we travel. But not only that, we love unique experiences, and you might too. So check that out. And until the next campground review, we'll see you later.